Alright guys, I know you probably can't see me because I'm sitting in the Jeep and it's so sunny and bright outside, but me and Russ has started our journey for this weekend's adventure. We're gonna camp on the Peace Trail. Me and old Russ is do some tent camping. I'm not on the Peace Trail yet. I'm taking a little shortcut. Here, I just turn you around. Clean, you gotta look at my ugly old mug. I'm on this little gravel road here. This isn't the Peace Trail, but I'm kind of, instead of starting at the beginning, kind of gonna take this as a little shortcut and pop out in the middle of it, so I don't have to do the full length. It's late in the day. We're getting a late start. This is Friday, and I think it's like 4 o'clock. But anywho, I'm sitting there rambling about time. Yeah, so I'm taking a little shortcut to kind of get to the area I want to be in. Then we're going to jump on the Peace Trail and find a good place to camp. So, can you see old Rusty Russ? There he is. There's that old flea bag. He loves riding in the car. As soon as I got home this afternoon, I give him a treat every day. A lot of people don't think I should, but I give him either a corn dog. Today you got a cheeseburger. You know, you only live once. An old dog only lives once. You might as well enjoy some of the simple pleasures in life. So, anywho, we're getting a late start, so let me quit yapping. Let's get on down here and find us a place to camp tonight. All right, we're on the Peace Trail. I'm gonna start looking for a place to camp. I don't really know what I'm looking for yet. I'll know it when I see it. Obviously somewhere flat and not like super rocky. I need to find some kind of shade, maybe a Crisco bush or sage bush or something. But yeah, a little bit of shade. It's starting to get a little warm, you know. The old temperatures are getting up there now. It's getting late in the day already. It's 5:30. Wow, we've been going an hour already. It's 5:30, and that sun is just cooking my arm coming through the window. But let me see where I'm at before I get lost. Okay, I know where I'm at. We're gonna go probably, I don't know. Man, it's so pretty out here. We're probably gonna go for about another hour. Oh, that dust is coming in. Can you see all that dust coming in my window? Rusty, roll the window up, buddy. Oh, Rusty, you're running over rocks. Okay, I'm going through a wash here. It's a little rough. He's a champ, though. He's hanging in back there. He enjoys it. Anywho, I got off subject there. We're probably gonna go, I don't know, another 45 minutes to an hour and then try to find a place to camp because it's getting late. You see all this beautifulness out here? Look at that over there. Isn't that just pretty? I'm gonna try to get real close. Let me find it in the viewfinder. My goal is to go over to that mountain right there and camp right up against it. But I don't know yet. We're just gonna ride until I see a spot I like. Let me get going again because old Russ is hot. He's back there huffing and puffing. All right, we'll be back, folks. All right, we should be getting pretty close to where I want to be. We've been going probably, I didn't look at my watch. Probably another 40 minutes since the last time I saw you. Right now we gotta crawl through this wash. It's kind of tricky. Oh, as long as you got four-wheel drive. Yeah, that's another thing. Do not come out here without four-wheel drive. You will get stuck. This particular spot right here, you gotta be really careful because you go from big, huge rocks sticking out of the ground to soft sand to fine gravels. So, oh, I don't know if you heard that one. I got steel skid plates underneath here, so I can bump off a few rocks, but I can't hit them real hard. Goodness gracious, then straight up. Now we gotta go back through another wash here. I see, you might not be able to see it, but right there is one of them huge rocks sticking out of the ground. You got to be careful, or you'll knock a hole in your oil pan or bust your transfer case or something. Like I said, I've put steel skid plates underneath my Jeep, so it gives me a little bit of protection. It doesn't mean I can just ram them, but if I do bump a rock, that still takes most of the damage and it don't hurt my engine or transmission or something. But anywho, we're gonna keep crawling. We got about, I don't know, I can't see the sun. We probably got about 3.5 hours of daylight left. 3 at least. So I'm gonna go by another 20 30 minutes, unless I see something before then, and try to find a good camping spot. But anywho, let's keep crawling. I'll see you guys in a minute. Here's another little interesting section. We gotta climb down in this wash, zigzag around, and then climb back out. That's why I'm saying do not come out here without four-wheel drive. Don't bring your minivan. Don't bring your grandma's station wagon, because you will get stuck. Even with my four-wheel drive, I've come close a couple times. But you can see, that's gravel, but it's that real fine, small gravel, kind of like, it's almost just a little bit bigger than sand. And that's probably, I'm just guessing, but that's probably 8 to 10 feet deep. So what we're gonna do, just don't stop in it. Once we hit it, we just keep momentum, keep going across. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if you ever stop in the middle of that and then try to take off again, your wheels are just gonna spin and you're gonna sit down. And that's where you're gonna be until that $1,000 tow truck comes get you. Or you might get lucky in a Jeep or side by side or something comes along and pulls you out. But the best thing to do is just come out here prepared. And I gotta keep eye open. I know it seems like I'm spacing out, but I gotta watch for four-wheelers and side-by-sides because they fly through here. I may hit right here. Oh no, I made it. Now that looked like, I don't know if it showed up on the camera, it looked like really deep sand, but all that was just, it's good hard base. It was just so powdery dust where so much traffic's been on here. You'll be able to tell when you're driving through this. If you've ever driven in snow and then you get off in some deep snow, you know how it kind of pulls on the steering wheel? You can feel it. That sand will do the same thing. You start feeling that, if you're able, just stop and back out, or just continue on and keep a good steady momentum. Don't stop. Again, if you ever stop, you're stuck. But if you got four-wheel drive, you normally won't have any trouble. I've never had any trouble. There's been once or twice. It was, I wasn't for sure if I was gonna get stuck or not, but usually he'll just, pull itself right on out. Just don't get carried away and mash the gas to the floor. A lot of people mess up and think they gotta have it wide open. You don't do that, because all you're doing is spinning all the material out from underneath your tires. You just kind of ease into it, and it may be spinning a little bit, but just ease into the gas and let it crawl out. If you just get all crazy and gas on it, like they say, you're not doing nothing but digging holes is all you're doing. You're not coming out like that. But anyway, whew, the dust is bad. I got my windows down. I just took a big breath of dust. But what I was going to say is, anywho, we're running out of daylight, so I need to really start finding something. So let me pause this and And I got an idea where I want to go, but I don't know if we're going to make it. And I think I didn't tell you, but we're going to try to go to a place called Scott's Well. S-C-O-T-T, then Well, W-E-L-L, Scott's Well. And from the quartzite area, now, keep in mind you zigzag back and forth and follow these washes, but from the quartzite area, I'm probably, I didn't really check my mileage. From rough memory, I'm probably about 45 miles from quartzite, and that's probably 25 to 28 miles into the desert. So I'm out here by myself. I mean, there's a few people out here camping. I've seen 1 or 2 tents already. Met one side by side. I mean, there's people out here, but if you come out here, you're technically out here by yourself. Bring what you need. Another one of them soft, sandy, gravelly washes. So let me pay attention, keep momentum going. Just keep momentum. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta try to do 100 miles an hour. Just keep momentum. There you go. We made it across. Didn't even spin a tire. But yeah, what I was saying is, if you're going to come out here, bring plenty of water, plenty of food. Because you don't know, you could break down your Jeep or truck or whatever you're in. You may hit a big rock and break something. You could be out here for a couple of days. So nothing else, at least bring plenty of water. On average, I drink about a half gallon of water a day. I don't drink as much as I should, I know. But I've brought enough water that I can have for 4 days. I brought 4 gallons, so that'll be a gallon a day, because I got Sheriff Rusty. You know, Rusty's got to drink water too. And I brought enough food for 4 days. So my thinking is, if I was to break down or tear my Jeep up, I'm pretty sure I could walk out of here in 4 days, or at least meet, run into somebody. I could probably walk out of here in a day and a half, 2 days, but I'm fat and lazy and it's hot. So anywho, all I'm getting at is, all joking aside, if you come out here or to a place like this, bring plenty of supplies. If you're just going to stay for the night, bring enough for a week. Make sure you have a spare tire. I've got a spare tire, jack, lug wrench, I got some tools. Make sure you got enough that you can get yourself out. But anywho, let me quit yapping, pay attention to what I'm doing, and find me and Rusty a place to camp. All right, me and Russ has picked a spot. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it'll work. We've got beautiful views all the way around, plenty of creosote bushes, couldn't think what they was called. Great views. If there's dust on the lens, folks, I'm doing the best I can. I'm in the desert, come on. But great views all around. You see, I kind of wanted to go right there up against that peak, but we're just running out of time. Sun's gonna be down soon. I gotta get camp set up. Got us here go Rusty Russ. Got us a spot picked out, got some cover from the wind, a little bit of shade. I think what I'm gonna do, Jeep's right there. I think I'm gonna put the tent right here. Nice level ground, no rocks, a couple sticks, I gotta clean up, but this should be a good spot. Got some cover, a little bit of shade like I wanted. I believe it'll work out. Russ is already chilling. He drank about a gallon of water when we stopped. He already checking things out. Good open skyline. Nothing to block. We should see some cool stars tonight. All right, let me get tent set up and camp set up, and I think, even though it's hot, oh, I didn't see that. Okay, this will work. Right behind us. Got a nice, it's not quite a mountain, but it's a pretty good peak. We'll climb it tomorrow and see what's up there. I kind of wanted to get up on something like that to get a good view, but it's, would I ever even find a flat spot up there? This is gonna work. But even though it's hot, I think once I get camp set up, I'm gonna make me a cup of coffee. I've been craving coffee all day, and that's what I'm gonna do. Let me quit yapping, get everything set up. Alrighty, we got camp set up. The tent fought me a little bit. The wind started blowing. Funny enough, it was coming right up through there. But we got her set up. Got my little stove set up. My little Coleman butane stove. Because I'm fixing to make me some coffee. Yeah, I'm craving coffee. One thing I forgot. I'm kind of disappointed with myself. I forgot my chair. I have no place to sit. So, I'm going to have to try to come up with something. Because I don't want to sit on this old dusty ground. I'll have dirt everywhere. Inside the tent and in my pockets and everywhere. I got the sleeping bag in there, got the pillows. Rusty don't use a blanket. Before anybody says anything, I didn't bring him one because he will not use it. Cold weather, I've covered him up before. You know, I tried a heavy blanket, a light blanket. He's right over there, by the way. He just don't want no part of it. He don't want nothing on him. So if it gets cold, there's plenty of room in that sleeping bag. He can snuggle up beside me. Which is supposed to be, I think, last time I looked at the weather, it's supposed to be 58 degrees tonight, so it's not even gonna get cold anyway. But don't worry, I take care of my dog. He's my buddy. It's just, he's like me, he's picky. Some things he likes, some things he don't. There is a fire ring here. This is an established, well, not an established campground, but this is a spot somebody's camped at before, is what I'm trying to say. They have built a fire ring. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to have a fire tonight because I'm distracted by this fly. I don't know if I'll be able to get you to see him or not. No, of course he flew off when I was trying to zoom in on it. But yeah, like I say, I'm not going to have a fire tonight because it's kind of windy. I think the wind's supposed to pick up tonight. 15 mile an hour, something like that. This is all dry. And I just, you know, I don't want to take a chance of starting a big fire out here. It would probably be okay because I wouldn't leave it unattended. I would watch it, but you know, honestly, I'm not a big campfire person anyway, so I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. That with, you know, I don't want to take a chance of setting the desert on fire, so I'm just not gonna have one. Anywho, so got a few more things I got set up. Man, it's pretty out here. I know this camera doesn't show it, but and when I zoom in, you kind of lose the effect when I zoom in. But I'm kind of in a, I'm gonna call it a valley because there's mountain ranges all around me. So I'm kind of in this low area. So with the green creosote bushes, I don't know why I can't never remember them, but with them and then the mountain range above it, it's really pretty. Lots of cactus out here. They just don't show up good. A supersonic zoom, I can get a few in here. You know, there's one there, one there. They're spotted all over. I'm not going to try to show everyone of them, but you know, it's just very pretty. The view is awesome. I was wanting to get up a little bit higher in elevation where I could kind of look down on this little valley, but this will work, you know. Just a little weekend camp. Maybe next weekend or sometime we'll get off up in there where I want to get. Just got a late start today. So anywho, I think I'm gonna make me some coffee. I'm not really hungry. When it's hot like this, I don't really get too hungry. Maybe later tonight, the sun goes down, I'll fix some supper. I gotta fix for us something to eat anyway, so yeah. Let me pause this for right now so I don't bore you to death. And I'm gonna start making me some coffee and then I'll come back. All right, I got my coffee made. It's sitting over there, so man, this dust is bad. So it's not sitting in the dirt. Now I'm cooking me some supper. I'm gonna have some Spanish rice. My little Coleman butane stove. I like this thing, it works good. Although I do got a little bit of wind coming from this direction, so it's, well, not too bad. Some of the heat's coming out over here, but it's not too bad. It's not enough to complain, I don't guess. Been waiting on it to get done, because now I'm starting getting hungry. It wasn't too long ago I said, oh, I'm not gonna eat, I'm not hungry. Now I'm getting hungry. But I think it's so late in the day. Let me hit my watch button here. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. It's so late in the day. Sun's about to be down behind that mountain. We probably got, hour and a half of daylight left, but because I'm right here at this little peak, I'd say 45 minutes or so and they'll drop down behind it and start getting dark right here where I'm at. And I feel a sneeze coming. But anywho, I think since it's so late in the day and we got such a late start, I believe I'm just gonna hang out, relax, no rush, and tomorrow we'll try to do some adventuring or hiking. I will try to go up on top of that. I keep want to call it a mountain. It's not technically a mountain, but anyway, the big hill. We'll try to go up that big hill tomorrow. See what's up there. Old Russ, that lazy old bag of bones. He ain't done nothing but laid right there since we got here. That old lazy bum. There, wind's blowing a little bit. I don't know if it's messing the mic up or not, but anywho, I'm gonna hang out, wait for that to get done. I'm gonna eat some supper. So I'll be back, fellas. All right, the old Spanish rice is done. I think next time I'm at Wally World, I'm gonna buy me one of them little tables. Cause I have no place to set all my stuff without it getting dirt all over it. Try it right there. Anywho, see what this tastes like. Ooh, it's hot. I can see the steam. Ow, 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 ow. It's definitely not cold. Ooh, but it's good. It's just that Spanish rice, them, how you say it, Kors, K-O-R-R-S, them little packets you buy, but they're pretty good. Cheddar and broccoli, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Cheddar and broccoli is my favorite one, but this Spanish rice, it's pretty good too. I like it. Coffee's way over there. I've been getting a lot of questions. Let me just go ahead and knock this out. Man, that rice is good. I've gotten several questions about, am I coming off the road? Am I done full-time traveling? Well, the answer is yes. Yes, I'm done. I'm coming off the road. Got me some land. I'm going to start the process of building it, kind of like a little off-grid thing. I will still be doing trips. I'm keeping the old Chinook. I really like that thing. I'm keeping it so I can still take little trips to places, but as far as living in it and being in a different town every day or whatever, I think I've accomplished what I wanted to. And I'm not sad about it. I've been thinking about this for a while. For the past year, obviously I haven't seen everything in the world, obviously, but I feel like I've accomplished what I want to do. I feel like I've seen and been to the places I want to go to, and I'm satisfied. That's just, I don't know how to say it. I'm satisfied. I feel like I've done everything I want to do. So, is there a spot on that lens? Wait a minute. Give me just a second. I think there's some dust on it. I can still see it. I know, got my big old hand. I don't know. If there's a spot on there, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of the desert. I'm doing the best I can. But yeah, like I was saying on the traveling thing, I think I've reached the end of the road, and I'm done. Yeah, there's just no other way to say it. I'm off the road. I'm still, like I already said, I'm still going to take a couple trips. There's a few more places I want to go to, but I can do that from my home base here. Well, this is not even my home base. This is my home now. I've moved here, bought some land, where we got my residence changed. Vehicles have changed, blah, 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 blah. So the few places I want to go to, I can do it from here, like leave, take about a week, maybe, a couple days traveling, and however long I want to stay in a couple of days to get back. But I don't have to be on the road for months at a time. I can knock the trip out pretty quick from right here. And like I said, I still want to go places, but as far as being full-time, I'm not full-time anymore. I've given her up, folks. So yeah, but every weekend I'm gonna try to do an adventure. I don't want to just end up at a rocking chair, sitting on the porch and just wasting my life away. I don't want to do that. So every weekend, I'm gonna try to do some kind of small venture, go somewhere like I've been doing here recently, maybe do some of these camping trips or whatever. You know, I still want to get out and explore and do things, but as far as living in an RV and I don't want it to sound depressing. It's not depressing. I'm satisfied with what I've accomplished. Like I said, I've been everywhere I want to go and I've seen what I want to see. So I'm ready for a new adventure. I'm ready to try something different. And I've always been wanting to do this. Make sure my coffee don't blow over. The wind's picking up. I've always wanted to do this off-grid homestead thing. For the past couple of years, it's been on my mind, and I feel like now's the time. I believe it's for the next chapter, so that's what I'm gonna start doing. So it'll be a while. I'm not gonna show my property. Right now, it's nothing to see. It's the desert. There's just a couple bushes and some dirt. Not even dirt, sand. But I'm not gonna tell where it's at. I will show it eventually when I start building on it. You know, I'll let you see the location of it, but I'm not going to show you where it's at or what town or anything, because that's going to be my permanent home now, and I just it's going to be private, you know. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to pause this, eat my supper, because I'm actually starting to get hungry now. Something in this bush right here. I don't know if you can hear that. I thought it was a bird, but I don't know. I think it is. I don't see it, but I hear it chirping. Anywho, here I am distracted again. So yeah, I think, oh, Russ, I put him some food out. He nibbled on a little bit and went, you know, back over and flopped back down to dirt. Oh man, I didn't think about that. He's gonna get in that tent and bring so much dirt in there on me. That old flea bag. Nah, he's my buddy. He gets on my nerves sometimes. The old dusty flea bag, but he's my buddy. I don't think I could make it without him. I think I got attached to the little fella. Pretty good old dog. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end it right here. And not end it, but I'm gonna pause it right here. When it gets dark, if I can see some stars, well, I know I'll be able to. It's clear, perfectly clear sky. But if they'll show up on the camera, we'll do a little stargazing and probably hear some coyotes out here tonight, I bet. I guarantee. Anybody remember that old Cajun cook that guy used to cook on TV years ago? He always said, guarantee. Guarantee. That popped in my head, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go over here and eat my food, drink my coffee, and watch this sunset. I'll be back. Well, the sun's going down. It's kind of see it peeking out from over the hill there. Day's coming to an end. Rusty keeps falling asleep over there. He dozed off a while ago. His little head was nodding up and down. It was funny. But this is our little camp, tucked in there in the bushes. Ooh, I see a plane. Is he playing? Is he playing? I can't hold still. Anywho, easily distracted. I love it out here in the desert because everything looks different at different times of the day. Look how the mountains and range over there is really showing now. Of course, you got to be here to see the real beauty of it, but you can look at these mountain ranges, or any mountain range around here, say 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Come noontime, they look totally different. Then, you know, mid-afternoon, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, they've changed their look again because the light, like the little valleys and canyons and crevices, the light hits it different ways and the shadows move to different spots. So you get like a different view every couple of hours, even though you're looking at the same spot. Now, I wished I did a little more scouting around because I should have went over there on that little knoll right there and try to find a spot to camp. I don't know. It doesn't look like anything flat right there, but that would have been cool. Camp on top of that. And there's a cool little peak. Looking in the view. Yeah, there it is. Center screen, look at that cool little peak. It's pretty neat. One right beside it. Anywho, playing with my supersonic zoom. The day's just about over. Temperature's perfect now. It was a little hot today. It got to 78 degrees, and any of you folks that hang out in the desert or come to Arizona or California or New Mexico, you know that sun is brutal now. Even though 78 degrees is really not that hot. I mean, yeah, it's a little warm, but that sun has no mercy. It's almost like you're standing in front of a heater. But now that part of the day's over with. Oh wow, another cool guy. I know I just keep getting distracted. Of course, the camera's not gonna show it as cool as it looks, me standing here. No, makes it look hazy. There's a lot of dust in the air today. Right here it looks pretty cool though, but the camera won't show it. But anyhow, forgot sidetracked, forgot what I was saying, but yeah, something about the temperature, but it's like, it's not cold. I just looked at my phone, it's 67 degrees. I'm in a shady area, it's just perfect temp. I mean, it's actually getting a little sleepy, to be honest. Anywho, just want to show you a different view. Well, technically the same view, but at a different time of the day. It's constantly changing out here. We are on the Arizona Peace Trail. It goes through the desert. That's Arizona Peace Trail right there, that dirt path you see. It goes, you can Google it and get better information, but it goes across the state of Arizona twice, I think. What I mean by that, it goes across, and I think it comes back, or something like that. It's a couple of thousand miles, and Arizona ain't that big. I mean, I said a couple thousand, a couple hundred. I think it's like not even a couple hundred. It's more like 600 or 700 miles. I can't remember exactly, but it like goes across the state and then comes back across. Oh me, oh my. Well, me and Russ made it through the night. Oh, I just woke up. Had a pretty good night's sleep. My brain ain't woke up yet. Heard the coyotes all night. I actually had some that came right, kind of like right through there. I actually heard them walk by. That was pretty cool. Didn't see anybody last night. Didn't look at the stars or record any of the stars and stuff because I fell asleep. Yeah, but no one came down the trail that I heard anyway. So it was pretty quiet at night, all night. I'm getting old. That sleeping in the tent's getting hard on me. But I had fun. Waiting for the sun to come up. It should be that general area right there. Old Russ, of course, he's a spring chicken out running around. Look at that goofball. I feel like I've been run over by a truck and he's out here doing jumping jacks. Alright, let me pause this because I gotta make me some coffee. I just woke up. My brain is still, you know, my brain has pulled the covers up and I'm still trying to sleep, so let me give me some coffee, then we'll come back. Alright, we got the water going for the coffee. I'm just doing the instant coffee. It's a lot easier, you know, the little packs. Got my cup got all ready. And for a quick breakfast, me and Russ is gonna have some Johnson Cheddars. Woo! Yeah, I said me and Russ. Anything I eat, my old pup eats. Except for cheese and chocolate. I don't give him that. But waiting on that water. It's a cool, brisk morning, I will say that. That hot coffee is gonna be good. Sun is trying to come up. Pretty's gonna pop up right there. It's a little brisk this morning, but not too bad. I'm in this valley. It's probably
for you folks that live around here or come to the desert or whatever, you know the valleys are a little bit colder than the rest of the area. The cold air kind of settles here, so it's a little brisk this morning. Hey, here to go for a day is get some breakfast and drink some coffee, and I want to climb up top of that hill, see what I can see. But this is just a simple little camp for doing the Peace Trail. Nothing fancy, nothing, you know, Hollywood. Just a quick tent with some sleeping bags for me and Russ, a quick portable Coleman stove, and most of y'all seen these, but of course I got my stainless steel teapot, coffee pot, whatever you want to call it, stainless steel mug, and my little cook set here. I gotta open it in one hand. Ooh, don't knock my cup over. It's just a pot. You flip the handle over, which makes the pot. I know a lot of y'all have seen these, but some of my followers haven't. They don't really do a lot of camping, so they haven't seen them. But so you take the lid off. That's your plate. Let me work out, set that where it won't be in the dirt. And then inside you have, oh, I forgot to clean it where I burned that pork chop the other day. But anyway, that becomes your little skillet, so to speak. And what was inside was a pot. Take the lid off. You got a measuring bowl like thing, which I never use that, but I do use this. It's a little, I guess you call it a pot, I don't know. You can use it for whatever. But it's pretty handy because you've got the pot thing, and I'm doing this one hand, so it's kind of weird. The measuring cup goes inside the one, you know, the little water pot. You fold the handle down on it, put the lid on that, so it becomes one again. It sets inside the skillet, and then you take the lid, which is also your plate, you put it on top there, you flip the handle over, and it's compact, real easy. So it's great for camping. Come on, water, I want my coffee. But yeah, simple camp. I actually set this up for my dirt bike to go out here and do some of these trips, but I just never got around to it. My back been bothering me here a little bit lately, which some of you know I got a bad back, so I haven't been riding the dirt bike very much because, you know, like I said, my back's been bothering me a little bit, and it just really does not help my back at all. You hear something? He's a pretty good old watchdog. But yeah, super simple camp. So enough of this yapping. I'm trying to get this coffee made. Hang on. As soon as I start, I see a spot right there. Give me just a second. There we go. It's the desert. It's hard to keep that lens clean. Anywho, camp is way down there. Russ is over there somewhere, but he's okay. He knows how to find his way around. But we're coming down this wash, walking down it, because, you know, like I said, I want to go up on top of that hill. And for the folks back home, oh, there's Russ, I seen now. For the folks back home that don't know what this thing called a wash is, that I keep talking about, it's well, it's pretty much a creek, so to speak, or a ditch or whatever. It's just one in the desert when it rains, and not just, you know, it could rain 50 miles away, but all the water runs off these mountains and the high areas, and it all gathers to the lowest point in the valley, which is the wash. Anywho, there's your science lesson for the day. My goal is to get up there. Man, it's so neat looking. I'm just trying to find a good spot to come out of this wash and go up through there. It's pretty thick, Some of these bushes have no mercy. They got thorns that'll take an elephant down. And everything around here tries to poke you. I mean, it don't show up good on camera, but every one of these are just limbs, and they're even sharp. Ooh. Woof. Goodness. Okay. Wow. I see so many neat stuff. I see something way down there interesting, but I'm not going there. That's not my goal. My goal today is to get up there. So let me pause this so this don't get super, it's already super long. It's probably already a movie, but let me pause it so it don't hit the 5-hour mark. We made it to the base. Big old giant cactus right there. Lots of them. But we made it to the base of the hill, so it's all up from here. From here. Find the best route that I want to take. I think I go this way. Oh, I just started and almost fell down. And this is all how you say it, volcano rock. I gotta watch where I step. Make sure I don't get no rattlesnake. I don't need a pet rattlesnake. But yeah, this is all from volcanic activity. These rocks, just pretty neat. Maybe I'll find a big chunk of gold up here. I got my metal detector. I might break it out and do a little metal detecting today. Big old scary cactus. Man, I don't want to fall on that. Whew. Maybe I shouldn't eat that big old breakfast, because I am feeling it now. Oh, the view's already changed. Look how wow, you can already see out across the valley now. So I actually don't want to kind of camp up like this. I'm camped way over there. But let me pause this and get on to the top, because it's going to take me a minute. And I don't want this video to be crazy long. I'll be back. Alright, I don't know how well the sun is going to let you see this, but I've hiked to the top of that hill, and yes, I'm out of breath because I'm fat. But anyway, I digress. Me and Russ is camped right there. See our tent? Jeep is, well, the Jeep's behind the bush, can't see it. But we came in on, see the trail? Alright. Well, the reason we stopped this night, because that trail continues on. I know the sun's bright, so that's the wash. Can you see it? Right there. See the trail going out through there? It just continues on, zigzags around. We lose a little bit in the brush, but it goes off in that valley, back behind that mountain peak right there, back behind that one, and continues on across to that peak I wanted to go to yesterday. But man, what the views, what the views. It's beautiful up here. Oh me. Really nice. You see for miles. Let me stand up. I was sitting down taking me a break. So yeah, you can see for miles. My quartzite, let me get my bearings again. Quartzite is behind that mountain range there, probably, oh Lord, I don't know. I think I'm in here, well, I'm in here almost 50 something miles, but the way the bird flies, I think quartzite's about 20, something like that, 22, I don't know exactly, behind that mountain range there. See the mountain range in the far distance in the horizon? That one right there? Quartzite's on the other side of it. That's the one you see if you're at the long-term visitor centers and you're looking back towards Phoenix. That's the one you see. So yeah, I'm in here a long ways, but it's worth it. I mean, the views are just, they're just perfect. And no one's out here. Well, like I said, coming in, I seen a couple, maybe 4. A couple tent campers and someone just on their side by side, but I would love to go up there. I'm not in the shape to do it. But to climb that mountain range and get to that spot right there, I would love to do that. But now Foresty Forrest could do it, but this fat boy can't. I can tell you that. I've got a bad back and a bad cookie addiction, so yeah, that's a little bit more what I want to try to do. Now, if I broke it up in a couple of days, like 2 or 3 days, I could do it, but going straight up there and straight back, it's a little more what I want to do. Anywho, pretty out here. Never thought the desert could be this pretty. But let me get my Hollywood glasses on, because that sun is bright. I think I'm gonna end this video right here. Me and Russ are gonna spend a little bit more time out here. Like I said, I wanna do some metal detecting down in that wash. And yeah. I had a fly. I can't believe it. Out in the desert this high up and there's a fly laying on me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video right here. We've had fun. Camped out last night, heard the coyotes they walked right by us. I mean, almost touched the tent. Get out here, fly. Enjoy the trail coming in. Look at this fly, it's driving me nuts. One fly, one person, and it's gotta attack me. I'm gonna enjoy the trail ride going out. I was gonna go that way, but I've seen it and done it. I think I'm gonna go back out the way I came in. And yeah. Till me and Russ sees you next time, I'm amazed by the view. It's just so quiet out here. No noise, no cars, no people hollering, no dogs barking. When I breathe, it sounds like I'm just like really just gasping for air because it's so quiet. I can hear every little breath I take. But anywho, yeah, going into right here. I want to say hello to all my friends, subscribers, everybody who tunes in and watches. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And yeah, till me and old Russ sees you next time. God bless you. Hey, I just had to show this to you. I'm on my way back to camp, but look at this huge rock. And it's just barely being balanced by that guy right there. That's crazy. I mean, I could probably lean against that and it would just take off down the hill. Anyway, I just want to show it to you. All right, you guys have a good day.